Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of the weekly diecast haul. Like I said in part 1, it was a pretty good haul. Can't complain, and finally recording this on Friday, like I usually do. So, anyways, let's get to let's crack up some cars I found. Starting with the Hazard Squad fire truck. It's a pretty cool fire truck. I was like getting new versions of this truck, so excited to get a new one. It's pretty cool looking. I like that white. Not a fan of the yellow insert for the there, but that's alright. Other than that, though, it's still pretty cool looking. A little wiggly, but not too bad. Yeah, that's a pretty cool new fire truck to add. Next up is the 2020 Renault Megane. It's a pretty cool Renault SUV. It looks pretty cool. I like the front end. Not the best. I don't like these rims that much from Matchbox, but still doesn't hurt the car as rear decal. So that's all you need. It's a nice basic car, which I always like about Matchbox. So that's a pretty cool car. So yeah, that's a cool new Matchbox to add to the collection as well. Next up is the Hotwired. It's a pretty cool fantasy racing car. I think it's pretty cool looking. I like that blue and white. Front end's pretty cool. Rims are pretty nice. I like the way it looks. And it's where the person would go. It's just a pretty cool car for fantasy, so glad to find that one. Next up is this from last year, the Madison Sinskin, whatever it's called. It's a pretty cool looking fantasy car. It's a recolor of the yellow one. Orange one's pretty cool. I actually like it more than the yellow. Front end's pretty cool. Tires aren't the coolest. I don't care for that blue. But it's a pretty decent fantasy casting. So it's pretty cool. It has a little weight to it, so that's always cool. Next up is a Beijing bone shaker. I always love the bone shakers, and the Beijing one's pretty cool. And this one doesn't disappoint. Like that front end. Looks cool. Looks more pink in the video, but it's more like a darker purple. I love those rims with the skulls on them. It fits the bone shaker, so can't complain there. But that's a really cool bone shaker, Beijing bone shaker, so I'm glad to finally add that to the collection. Next up, this one's from last year. This bone shaker is it's gold delivery. It looks pretty cool. I love those rims. I like the paint scheme. That skull is pretty cool. So, yeah, I can't complain. That's a pretty cool car. Yeah, it's a pretty cool little bone shaker. Glad to find that one. Next up, this one's new for this year. This bone shaker with those white walls, which were really cool looking. I like the way this one looks a lot. Rims are really cool. I like the paint scheme. I like the gold one, but this one I like a little bit more. This looks, man, this is really cool looking. So, I'm really glad to find this one. It looks really cool, so I'm glad to find that one. Next up is the 2019 Chevy Silverado Trail Boss. This is a cool truck. It's a mainline from last year. It's pretty cool. I like the rims. The tires are pretty decent. Off-road tire, not my favorite from Hot Wheels, but front end looks pretty nice. I like that white. It's a pretty cool lifted truck. Hot Wheels, so it's a pretty cool Chevy. So, yeah, that's a cool one to add. Next up is the 1971 Lamborghini Miura SV. It's a cool recolor from the orange one. I like this blue a little bit more. Rims are okay, but the paint scheme's pretty cool. Not the best Miura, but not that bad. Still pretty cool though. So glad I found this one. This is actually, I like this paint a lot on this car. So that looks really cool. The last mainline Hot Wheel is the Batman Forever Batmobile, which I'm so glad I finally made this one. It's one of my favorite Batmobiles. So I'm glad I have this one finally in the collection. Just looks really cool with that big wing. Its rims are cool. I love that front end. This looks really awesome. That big booster back there. It's an awesome Batmobile to finally add to the collection. Always wanted this one in the collection, so cool to finally have this one. So that's just an awesome Batmobile. Next up, two from the Batman set. Starting with the Batman v Superman Batmobile. This one was okay from the movie. Not my favorite. It's still pretty cool. Not the biggest fan of the color on this one, but it's a Batmobile. So I like getting these into the collection. So that one's pretty cool. Rims are nice though. Don't like the paint scheme that much. But it's still pretty cool looking. Next up is from the new Batman movie. The Batmobile from the new one. From the Batman. Really cool Batmobile. The movie was okay, but the Batmobile scene was probably the best part of that movie. And this one has some battle damage to it. This is an awesome Batmobile. Just like the way it looks. It's really cool looking. Pretty simple, but it's an awesome Batmobile. So glad to add this one to the collection. Just like the way it looks. So that's a cool one. Next up is this Johnny Lightning 2-pack Legend of the Quarter Mile with the 1970 Ford Maverick and the 1966 Chevy Nova. Really cool to find this. I like both vehicles a lot. Starting with the 1970 Ford Maverick. Seems really cool looking. Love that front end. Like those big tires in the back, small ones up front. This looks really cool. Just a cool looking dragster. So, really glad I got this one. It's an awesome Ford Maverick dragster, so that's just really cool. The next up is the 1966 Chevy Nova. I love Nova, so I had to get this one to the collection. The way it looks. And yes, hood is open up in this one. So that's pretty cool. Just an awesome Nova. I like the 66 Nova, and this one's really cool. Dragster, so yeah, glad to find that one. Next up are two 2022 Indy cars from the 2022 season, starting with Scott Dixon's Point Blank scheme. I think that's what it is. Cool to finally have Scott Dixon in my collection. He's a really cool Indy car driver and a legendary Indy car driver. This is a cool car. Like that way it looks with that 9. Rims are really cool. Just an awesome Indy car to add to my collection. Just like the way this car looks. It's just really cool looking. So yeah, that's just an awesome looking Indy car. It comes with this card too, which is really cool. So that's awesome adds to the collection. And finally is the Marcus Ericsson's 2022 Indianapolis 500 Championship car. Really cool to add this to the collection. The IndyCar driver that won the Indy 500 is always cool to get their car added to the collection. Marcus Ericsson car is really cool. I like the way it looks with that Husky delivery. The white and red is just awesome. I really like this car. It just looks really cool. It is a cool car to add to the collection, so I'm really glad I add this, and it comes with this card, which is cool. So this is just a really cool addition to the collection as well. So yeah, pretty good haul. Can't complain. Found some cool stuff, and yeah, not too bad of a haul. So hope you guys like this video. For more videos like this, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment. And yeah, new video will be up next week. And yeah, hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time.